Sherry Lowe, Queen of Free is back, and it is easy to get into the shopping frenzy. A lot of those toys pile up in rooms and sometimes go unused. And Sherry, you have some great gift ideas, some alternatives to those toys.
Yes, lots of great gifts for kids of all ages that take up very little space or maybe none at all that are non toy in nature.
So, what would you recommend first?
Well, I love books, so I'm always going to go for books first. Not every kid is a reader, though, so you could think outside of the box and get something like a cookbook or a sketchbook. Lean into that child's passion. Check out audiobooks or Audible book subscription ideas, or use the library even for that to save even more money. But there's plenty of great books that you can give a kid this year.
Yeah, subscriptions. That's a great idea. You mentioned museum or zoo memberships.
Yeah, I love this, and especially if you can really maximize it. A lot of museums are part of nationwide reciprocal networks where you can get a membership, say, to the Indiana State Museum and visit here in Indianapolis, but also be able to visit other places throughout the United States. And so I have those all linked out on queenoffree.net today. Newfields is another museum that's local that is part of a greater network as well. So it's not just to visit here and now locally in Indy, but also if you're traveling anytime to be able to access that too.
Tickets to an event.
I love this. And more events are opening back up. There's more opportunities. So if you've got a kid who is a sports fanatic, maybe you're going to look into some baseball tickets for the spring. Or if you've got a child who loves the movies or productions or obviously concerts as well, you've got plenty of options, including things like, Gen Con or Comic Con, different types of experiences for every kid out there that won't take up space in the house, but definitely create memories that last a lifetime.
And contribution to a 529.
I'm going to say that it's always wise to invest in a child's future. And I don't mean that you have to neglect the kid altogether and give them socks and, a college fund, but I really do think it's smart. You can make a contribution for as little as $15. It's a very accessible way to give to that child's future. Don't just blow everything on toys, really be thinking down the road.
And you have a nice long list here on queenoffree.net. But our last point here, lessons.
Yeah, I love the idea of giving lessons. And again, that could be something in a sport, a musical instrument, dance, art. There's all kinds of options here locally for different studios that you could give lessons, or even thinking ahead toward local summer camps as well. Those experiences that they're going to cherish much more than a day, a week, or even a month.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of ideas to work with. Thank you, Sherry.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.